Hello, I'm Nathaniel Cline. This is Stephanie Kuzydym. We're both from the Northeast Ohio Media Group previewing this weekend's Classic in the Country. Stephanie, first of all, how are you? You excited for the weekend?
Very excited.
Good,
yeah.
good.
One of the best girls basketball tournaments in the area, so it's a big deal.
And this will be my first one, so I'm excited as well.
Right. Yep.
I know we were talking earlier just about the podcast that I might pick up a T-shirt just hearing how excited this is. So, but you know, we have a few teams that are from Northeast Ohio that are going to be in this Classic, in the showcase of 28 teams. It's in its 12th year. We just finished talking to Tom Jenkins about that. So, kind of talk about what's going to stand out to you right now.
Standout is definitely Cincinnati Mount Notre Dame. They were ranked number 22 in the nation. They have a McDonald's All-American in Naomi Davenport, who we were talking about this last week. She just reached her 1,000 career point. We've had quite a few girls in the area reach theirs. So, but I mean, just reaching 1,000 career points isn't anything compared to what this team really is. Cincinnati Mount Notre Dame is probably the best team in the state, hands down. They probably aren't getting enough credit for it in the AP poll either. So we actually have Wadsworth going up against them on Saturday. It is the very first game, not of Saturday, but the very first game that is featuring one of our local teams. So it's Wadsworth versus Cincinnati Mount Notre Dame at 1:20 p.m. It's actually the third game of the day. And like I said, Cincinnati Mount Notre Dame is ranked in the AP poll, but they're at number 6. Wadsworth is in the others receiving votes. So.
Wow. And this event, brings in a lot of economic stimulus for the county as well, and they also bring in a lot of people. Tom Jenkins and I were kind of talking about the 245,000 that they're expected to reach at that point after reaching, I think, 225,000 over the past 10 years, 10, 11 years. So, but yeah, I know that Wadsworth is not the only team as well that's also going to be there. Some other teams, and share that.
So on Saturday, we have Wadsworth is the first team that'll be there. The second team is Revere. They're facing Columbus Eastmore Academy they're actually facing it. Sorry, I got it backwards. They're actually the very first team that is a Cleveland area team that will be playing. They're playing in the second game. Wadsworth is playing in the third. So Revere takes on Columbus Eastmore Academy in game 2 at 11:40 a.m. Then game 3 is Wadsworth versus Mount Notre Dame at 1:20. So that's Saturday. Sunday we go to game 10, which is the third game of the day. It's Lakota West versus Wadsworth again. That's at 3:20 p.m. Lakota West is ranked just outside the top 10 in Division I. They're actually tied at number 13 with Solon in the AP poll. And then talking about Solon, they play in the game 12, which is the 5th game of the day, and they take on Mason at 6:40 p.m. and Mason is actually the number 1 team in Division I. So you're going to see a lot of ranked competition in just those 2 days, but we're not done. Monday, Hathaway Brown comes in. They aren't ranked in the AP poll. They take on Doylestown Chippewa at 10 a.m., who is the number 1 team in Division III. And then Solon, who, again, like we said, tied at number 13, takes on that team that they're tied with in Lakota West at 3 p.m. That completes our area teams playing there. That'll be the last game that an area team plays in. But there's a ton of other talent, ton of competition. If you want to see good girls basketball, this is when you go see it. You have Toledo Rogers, which is number 5 in Division II. They're playing Kettering Archbishop Alter, who's number 1 in Division II. Tip City Tippecanoe, number 3 in Division II, and Millersburg West Holmes, number 2 in Division II, all playing. And that's just the Division II teams. There are Division I teams, Division IV teams that are there that are going to be playing, that are ranked in the AP poll. It's just really a showcase of some of the best talent, and it's the closest thing that you get to seeing the top 4, like having a state semifinal this midway point through the season. So
live coverage, videos, pictures, we'll have all that at cleveland.com. You can check over the weekend from all the games, from all local games. And if we have any comments to share, we'll do that as well. But again, from Stephanie Kuzydym and myself from Northeast Ohio Media Group, thanks again for joining us, and be sure to keep updated at cleveland.com.